Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, once again coming from the German land of Germany, where we do German things. I'm joined with my good buddy, my tag team partner, the Power of Pain, the man with the abs that just could decimate your eyeballs with just a single glance, the human Adonis, Jeff Huffman. What's going on, pal?
Not much. I'm doing pretty good. You know, watch Super Bowl. Actually, I wasn't able to watch the
Seattle.
Super Bowl last night because I died.
You're doing better than Seattle.
I wasn't able to watch the Super Bowl because I died.
Oh, you died? Yeah.
Fucking insurance.
I didn't mean to step on your joke with my own joke. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Apparently they had another offensive one that I missed.
There was a few of them. There was the
kid. That's the one I was referring to.
The assault one, the domestic violence one. That was great. Where she's calling 911, but she's.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Jesus Christ! There was another one too, a real subtle one. God, I don't. And then there was one that was calling everybody fat. That was good too. That was a good one. It was a Weight Watchers one.
No, Budweiser wins the commercial war. In the Super Bowl.
Oh, the puppy thing?
Yep, they win.
I had seen that one for a while. I don't know. I kind of got to give it to the Snickers Brady Bunch one. That one's pretty good.
That one was good. I like
good.
The one with the Doritos where the guy's on the plane.
I didn't like that one too much. It was okay. I loved the Breaking Bad one. That one was funny as fuck.
See, I never watched the show, so I wouldn't.
Oh my God, you got homework. It's fantastic. I was entertained. I was entertained by the Super Bowl, and believe it or not, people were not here to talk about the Super Bowl, but we'll ruminate on it for a few seconds here. We're going to get into the Raw preview here real soon. I already did a video on the Super Bowl stuff.
Raw can't be worse than that play call.
Nothing can be worse than that play call. I mean, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
You have the ball on the fucking 1. Second and goal on the
He just ran 4.5 yards.
You're telling me Marshawn Lynch can't get 1 fucking yard in 3 plays?
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. The guy who, I mean, come on. He falls forward and gets a yard. This is ridiculous. And he
Vince
just ran for 4.5.
Could bring the guy down.
Nobody could bring that guy down. Especially last night. Marshawn Lynch did what he wanted to, basically.
Yeah.
They weren't able to completely corral him. And
was the play call horrible? Absolutely. Probably the worst call I've ever seen.
It was a hell of a play by the defense.
Yeah. It wasn't even a bad throw by Wilson. It really wasn't.
No, the guy jumped the route.
He made a great play. That was a phenomenal play.
Great play.
I also loved how Seattle made. I also loved how Seattle made asses of themselves last night too.
Yeah, just God. At best, it was just an emotional reaction to an emotional situation. At worst, it shows the NFL is full of just classless fucking thugs, man. It runs the gamut of however you want to view it. But it's one of the many reasons why the football, the football. I sound like I'm 80. Why the NFL means nothing to me anymore. It's just absolute joke of a game. I love trash talking. I played hockey. I love hearing trash talk. I love it. But there's a difference between trash talk and being a complete fucking douchebag. It's a sore loser, crybaby, whiner,
Marshawn Lynch wants to be Marshawn Lynch with his interviews. Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah, sure. He's profiting off of it anyway. So
Richard Sherman wants to talk about how people underestimated him all his life. I'm okay with that too.
Sure.
Fucking Doug Baldwin pretending to take a crap with the football.
But yeah, it got to a place where it didn't need to be. The last thing that the refs did before closing the game out was eject somebody. That's just insane.
It's Irvin.
It was just, what the hell? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never will.
If anything, the Seahawks should have done that to their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, no shit. You know what? I got to give credit to Pete Carroll. He's actually taking the blame for that. He's saying it was his call. It was his play call.
Yeah, I mean he's the head coach too. I mean,
yeah.
You would expect him to do that.
You would expect him to do that, but I mean, somebody might get fired over this because that was.
It's not going to be Pete Carroll.
No, obviously not. But that offensive coordinator. Which, you know what, I got to say, judging how the offense has played most of the playoffs, I don't know how safe his job was anyway, to be completely honest. My God. And look, I hope this game kind of shines a light on what Russell Wilson is too. People who wanted to put Russell Wilson into this elite category, that's an insane notion.
No. He's very good. I'd love to have him.
Sure. But he makes a lot of mistakes. I mean, he's essentially he's Jay Cutler with a Super Bowl trophy. And he's got a ring. But
I'd take Russell Wilson over Jay Cutler any fucking day.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Russell Wilson can make plays with his feet, but he makes a lot of dumb situations. I mean, come on, how many picks did he have in the last 2 games? Like 6.
Sure. That's true.
Okay, that's Jay Cutler numbers right there. You know, it is what it is. People are probably going to be like, "What? Russell Wilson is not Jay Cutler." Well, look at the numbers. Actually, he kind of is. You know,
he only completed 12 passes last night.
Yes, he did.
I think Brady completed 13 in the 4th quarter.
And you got to think about something else with Russell Wilson too. The type of plays that made a difference in the game, they were essentially throw it up and hopefully somebody gets it. I mean, it's. Yeah. I do not give Russell Wilson a lot of credit on these catches, especially considering who he was throwing to. He just threw it to, especially what was that? Matthews. He was working at a fucking Foot Locker earlier in the season, and just a big tall guy went up there and getting it. I mean, that's not Russell Wilson, you know.
Yeah,
he's a good game manager. He usually doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but it seems like lately he's showing cracks in the armor. Yeah, he's kind of reminds me of Colin Kaepernick a little bit in that regard. I don't know. Another quarterback, not what everyone thought he was going to be.
Hey, I mean, those 2 guys can keep making mistakes all they want because that'll just make that division win easier for the Rams.
Right. So. I don't know how much Seattle's going to drop off. That's a talented team.
They've played a lot of football the last 2 years.
Yes, they have.
And I don't know if you saw Richard Sherman looks like he's going to have Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'd make it by a season opener. Tommy John surgery.
He's not. Yeah, he's not a baseball player.
Yeah,
though.
He's not a pitcher.
Not a pitcher, so
it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I don't know. So the Super Bowl's over, and let's move on to what's going on tonight. It's Monday Night Raw, and look, I for one am expecting an explosive Raw in many different regards.
I hope we get a lot of wrestling tonight.
I'm thinking we are. I'm also thinking tonight is going to be the night for returns. Apparently, I've read some stuff that tonight is supposed to be the evening where they start some major storylines for WrestleMania. And the 2 guys that are at the forefront of that is they are supposedly going to be starting Daniel Bryan's storyline tonight for WrestleMania that looks to be almost set in stone with Dolph Ziggler, which I do not have a problem with. And they even might be opening the show with that. I don't have a problem with that either.
Now, do you think they're going to have a face-heel thing with that, or do you think they're just going to be like...
I think it's going to be a face-face. I think there's no reason to turn either of them heel.
No, not at all. I mean, they're both way too over. Everybody loves both of them.
You know how they could make that happen without having to turn one heel?
How's that?
Number 1 contender match. The winner of this match gets the next shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Very nice.
That
I like it.
That just came to me. I mean, you have, and it's really easy. You have.
Brian, I like it, and they could talk about how they haven't gotten any opportunities and all that shit.
What you do is you have Bryan come out, maybe even open show. You have him start going off about how he already kind of alluded to it last Monday during his interview. You have him talk about how he never lost the title and how there was some shenanigans at the Royal Rumble, all kinds of different stuff, whatever. Now he wants his championship match. Blah, blah, blah. Ziggler comes out, and he's like, look, Daniel, I understand that you never were stripped, or you were stripped of the title, but I've had one of the hottest runs in WWE this year. I'm deserving of that next shot, if anybody, after WrestleMania. Boom, there it is. and you just have them go back and forth. Maybe even have a couple of preliminary matches over the next few weeks. Do something like that, and then at some point you announce it for WrestleMania, number one contenders match. Bang.
Very nice.
Do a stipulation if you want 2 out of 3 falls. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I was just about to say that, yeah. And if they do go that route, Seth Rollins cashes in on Roman Reigns.
Yeah. There's the possibilities are endless. I think that's a perfect way to go right there. And the other big storyline that's rumored to be started tonight, and arguably was already started on SmackDown, is the Bray Wyatt storyline, which is supposedly set in stone as well. It's going to be with the Undertaker. And if you're paying close attention, they started it on live Thursday night on SmackDown.
Fuck that. I don't want to fucking see that.
I don't want to see it either, to be completely honest. But I'll take it. If that's what we're going to get and they need something to do with The Undertaker to sell tickets, maybe they can find a way to make this work. Look, they cannot be relying on the spooky versus spooky thing to work because they were expecting weird versus weird to work with Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose, and it didn't work. I like Bray Wyatt, but his promos are the same every single week. And he's not going to out-creep The Undertaker. It's just not going to happen. No. So there's a possibility we get a little Undertaker action tonight. Maybe.
I always like to see some Undertaker.
Always like to see some Undertaker. No question about that. So both of those storylines should start tonight, and we'll see how that goes. Also, of course, the big storyline is Triple H making what he calls company-shaking announcement, company-altering announcement tonight, based on the controversy that happened at Royal Rumble. Now, he could be talking about a few different things here.
Mm-hmm.
He could be referencing the crowd reaction. He could be referencing Curtis Axel. He could be referencing The Rock interfering. What do you think the announcement's going to be, Jeff?
Ooh, I have no idea. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the Axel thing. I mean, it could be that. I don't think it'll be that because, Axel's not that big of a player right now. But
no,
maybe they could use that.
Could be a way to get him back into it.
It could be a way to get him back into it.
Because if you've been paying attention to Twitter, Curtis Axel actually has already addressed this. He said, "I know what the announcement is. Everybody saw it that I got screwed. I'm the winner of the Royal Rumble, and I want my title match at WrestleMania." That's what he tweeted.
I don't know about the winner of the Royal Rumble, but
well, technically, I mean, why not? I think he won.
It could be a way to get him back. It could be a way to, get him back over.
Sure. It's just gonna be.
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm thinking if I had to put money on it, I'm gonna, in order of likelihood, it's going to be the Curtis Axel thing. And I think they're gonna kind of do a flipperoo. They're gonna have Reigns come out. He's gonna talk about the reaction that Reigns got and everything. He's gonna be like, the funny thing is, you're not even the winner of the Royal Rumble. It's this man, and here comes Curtis Axel. I could see something like that happening, and then he restarts the Royal Rumble, something like that. That could happen. The second most likeliest thing is The Rock, and if that happens, I believe that we will see a Rock surprise appearance tonight. I think that's very possible. Very, very.
What would they do with The Rock if they're going to address that? Like, what would they do?
Well, see, that's the part that I don't have an answer to. That's the part of it that makes no sense. Maybe it
could be they start addressing The Rock, and maybe it's a way Reigns turns heel on The Rock. I don't know.
I would love to see that. If that were the case, that would be awesome to see. I also wouldn't mind seeing. See, here's the thing. I don't know what they're gonna do. It can't be Rock and Triple H, which they've already teased, because as far as we know, it's
Triple H and Sting.
Triple H and Sting. However, is it possible that that's why they introduced the Brock Lesnar being the solution to the Sting problem? Is there a possibility that maybe they completely throw the WrestleMania plans in flux tonight by possibly having Seth Rollins cash in tonight? I mean, possibilities.
They have so many options they can. I know. They have so many possibilities they could go with. I honestly have no clue.
But here's the thing. If they don't stay the course with Reigns and Lesnar, it basically means once again they have bowed to fan pressure, which I don't know if they should do for the second year in a row. I
had to last year. They had
to last year. I get that. This year is not the same as last year.
You don't have to because
I don't
Reigns
think it's the same thing.
I mean, Reigns is still getting cheered.
He is. And from the live reports from last night, I want to say it was in Virginia, but don't quote me on that, is he got 100% cheers in the audience. There was like no boos. That's not how it'll be tonight. I think it'll be a mixed reaction at best. I don't see it.
Where are they at tonight?
I have no idea. I forgot. But I don't think it's a major city. So we'll see how that works out.
The crowd will probably suck.
What's that?
In other words, the crowd will probably suck.
It depends on where they are. I mean, as long as they're not in, like, Pensacola. I don't know. Pensacola is actually a good town. I don't know. I have no idea. It's going to be a very interesting Raw tonight. I think there's a lot of potential for greatness. I think there's a lot of potential for letting down as well. But
I mean, there's always potential to let down.
Sure. But I think this is their first live Raw since the Rumble. Well, I mean, they had a lot. You know what I mean? The first actual Raw since the Rumble.
Right.
And what are they? They're going to have to do something big tonight. I think that would make sense to me at least. But you just never know. Do you what's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to lead into something completely different.
Oh,
Keep going. Finish. No, I was just thinking with the Ascension.
Yeah, I was about to segue to them too.
They face another, legendary tag team at Fastlane.
I would like to see that. But who do you get? I mean, if it's not going to be the Dudleys, which I thought that's who it would be, who is it? You know, I could see a rematch between Gold and Stardust and the Ascension tonight.
I mean, maybe it could be the Dudleys. Maybe it could be.
The question is, why wasn't Devon at the Rumble?
Well, you got it. Maybe because the entrance music, the entrance theme at the beginning there, you would really only get that big pop for one of them.
Yeah.
I got to think of it like that. That's the way I thought.
It was Philly. They were going to get the same pop either place. Alicia, what do you want? Call her.
Right. I don't know.
I think it was Philly. That was the place to bring him out.
Oh no, that was definitely the right place to bring him out. I mean, Philly's got a phenomenal crowd over there.
Well, I mean, it's ECW. I mean,
yeah.
It made sense to me. I don't know. I heard that Devon just told him to fuck off. So that's a very big possibility too. I have no idea. I wouldn't mind seeing something with Road Warrior Animal. I wouldn't mind seeing him come out in some capacity. That would be very interesting. His son, your boy, James Laurinaitis of the St. Louis Rams, responded to the whole Ascension thing.
Did he really? Ridiculous. I completely missed that. What did he do that on Twitter? I assume.
Yeah, he tweeted it. He said it was completely ridiculous.
I follow him, obviously, but I obviously missed it.
If Hawk were alive, he's confident that his father would be dragging Hawk to the ring and they'd be beating the hell out of the Ascension.
When did he tweet that?
Yesterday, I believe.
Okay.
I believe. Saw it in one of my dirt sheet things. But it might have been a statement. It might not have been a tweet. I don't know. But pretty cool stuff either way.
If you could probably look on Google anywhere. There's a great picture of a Animal and James where they switch uniforms, like attires.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
His dad's wearing the football crap and James is wearing the Road Warriors shit.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
That is really cool. I think there's a bunch of possibilities. I don't know what other legendary tag team that you can. Maybe Harlem Heat. I mean, they are reuniting anyway. Harlem Heat is reuniting for a tag team match in Texas in Booker T's promotion. It makes a lot of sense, especially since the Ascension has already referenced a WCW tag team. It would make sense to me to see that happen. I would mark out like you would not believe if I saw a Harlem Heat reunion. I would mark out. You
can maybe go APA.
No, Ron Simmons can't work, man. Ron Simmons can't.
See, that's the only thing I was thinking. That's why I said maybe APA.
Yeah, Ron Simmons can't work. He couldn't even walk down to the ring. I don't know who else it could be. And I'm trying to think of other tag teams that are currently in the division that would work. And if it's not going to be a Golden Stardust rematch, then I'm thinking that you're going to have to pull the trigger on Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus the Ascension and build that up for Fastlane as a number one contenders match. I'm thinking.
Be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. But I would like to see the Ascension get a couple more wins. But who's left? They've cleared out the division basically.
You got the New Day.
Yeah, but the New Day lost to Kid and Cesaro, so the Ascension will kill the New Day. I don't know. Divas stuff. What's going on?
The New Day killed itself.
Yeah, they did. No, the WWE killed them with bad booking. Let's make them happy. Why?
I guess Xavier Woods is the leader now or something.
I guess he's kind of the leader. To me, I always thought it was really Big E who was the leader, but they all have different views. Like, he's the muscle.
Shame, because I really like Big E.
I wish he had any type of real personality. Because everything he does seems so fake to me. It seems so forced. Just so forced. But that's just me. Kofi sucks too.
If you ever pay attention to his Twitter every now and again, he's pretty funny.
So is Ryback.
Ryback is too.
It's it is what it is. Where do they go? Where do they go with Ryback? Now Ryback's left without a feud. You think that a lot of people are thinking we're going to get a 6-man tag at Fastlane between Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and Rowan versus Seth Rollins and J&J Security. Ugh.
I have no words for that.
I mean, I don't know if I'm completely poo-pooing on that either. I don't know. I'd love to see a Seth Rollins face turn soon, by the way. That's something I would love to see.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Do they start Kane's storyline? I mean, you got to figure Kane isn't going away yet. What are they going to do with Kane now that he is out of the Daniel Bryan story?
They already did Kane and Ryback.
Yeah, you
already did that.
Not gonna do that again.
Kane and Rowan, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. So
Ziggler's going with Bryan.
Looks like that's the case.
Rusev and Cena.
They're having a match at Fastlane, which is only going to build to their match at Mania.
Maybe Big Show and Kane went at it in the Royal Rumble. Maybe they could go something like that. Maybe. Again, nobody cares.
Well, Big Show and Reigns still kind of got to finish their little rivalry.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're going to finish that at Fastlane. What's going to be? Is the main event going to be Rusev and Cena at Fastlane?
The main event?
Yeah. Because we know the title's not being defended.
I don't know. I mean, it could be that or the 6-man tag you were talking about.
You know who the one wild card is here, and I guess he's always the wild card. The one man we have not talked about.
Ambrose?
Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. What are they going to do with Dean Ambrose? I think he's the biggest X factor in the division. In the entire division. The entire WWE right now. Because we just don't know what he's going to do. What would you like to see?
I honestly have no clue what.
You got nothing. What's up with that?
I have nothing. I have no clue what's going to happen.
You got nothing.
I have nothing.
It's too funny. What about the Divas division? It looks like we're building Paige and Nikki Bella. What's your prediction? Do you think this is just to get this out of the way, put the title back on Paige so it can be AJ and Paige at WrestleMania?
That would be fucking awesome.
You would be coming all over yourself during that match.
Probably, yeah.
I could see that. Just going absolute apeshit.
That would be ideal.
I know that you're developing quite a crush on our dear Paige. I don't blame you.
Yes. Yep.
I don't blame you. She's rather magnificent.
Yes. Yes, she is.
So, final predictions. What do you think we're going to get out of Raw? Good show, bad show, middle of the road show, epic show? What do you think?
I'm leaning towards the middle of the road.
Middle of the road. That's cool.
So how many weeks are until Fastlane?
3.
3? I kind of feel like going up to Fastlane, this is just going to be a little bit of, not too much shit going crazy. I think Fastlane is where it'll start to actually get nuts.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to get any Sting before Fastlane?
I doubt it.
I doubt it, too. I
doubt it.
Let me check the dirt sheets real quick to see if anything new came out before we get out of this piece. While I'm doing that, why don't you go ahead and plug your channel, my friend?
Yeah, if you want to look for me on YouTube, just go on there, search Grand Slam 87. It'll come right up. Post a lot of video game crap and just talk about random whatever on my mind. And play with me. I play PlayStation 4, play all kinds of games like Battlefield, NHL, MLB, WWE, and haven't touched Call of Duty in a little while because that game pissed me off. Yeah. And like 14 different names at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter is also @GrandSlam87, and I'll definitely respond to you. Yep. I'm just completely out of it today.
I can see that. I can see that a little bit.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I got a couple more things to hit on. Maybe this will cheer your spirits up, because we did forget something. Directly after Raw tonight is the Stone Cold Steve Austin live interview on
that the reminds me, I have to get the network because I plan on watching that.
Yes, I think that would be, and it's free. It's free.
It's free. It is free.
This month. So here's the official Raw preview for tonight. Tonight, WWE Raw takes place from the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, Reigns is not getting booed there. Tonight's show will feature Triple H's
maybe Stan Kroenke could show up and they could just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, right. Everyone's going to be high, so nobody's going to be booing Reigns.
Oh, wait, no, never mind, because Kroenke doesn't show up. Never.
You know, like 90% of the people that are watching this show right now have no idea who Stan Kroenke is?
Probably not.
But they have no idea what
I know who he is, and I want to kick him in the fucking face.
They don't know who the hell you're talking about. It's great. We'll feature Triple H's major...
trying to take the Rams to Los Angeles. He's the fucking owner of this team.
He lives in Denver?
Does he? I don't know where the fuck he lives.
You're the one who said Kroenke. You brought him up.
Oh, he owns the Avalanche and the Nuggets.
There you go. We'll feature Triple H's major announcement.
He gave that to his son. I don't know, but
that he said will rock the WWE universe to his core. No matches have been announced for tonight, but superstars advertised are included: Randy Orton, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan,
everybody,
Big Show, Kane, and Bray Wyatt. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar is not scheduled for the night. WWE is focusing on the following plans for tonight. What will Triple H announce? What's next for the Yes Man? Will Paige get back at the Bella Twins? Is Rusev heading toward his first true loss in the WWE? And what is Bray Wyatt telling us? So that is the official preview for tonight. And it is done in the sexy voice of Mr. David Vancura. I'm here for you. Watch me dance. But other than that, that's all I got. You got anything else you want to tell the kids before we get out of here?
No, I got it about as nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, you know you're going to get shit on. You know you're getting shit on now.
Oh, that's okay.
You know, everybody wants to take your job. I mean, Tony's looking to take it. Crowley's looking to take it. You got to come in here like king of the mountain.
I mean, that's okay. As good as the last SmackDown review was, it's just polar opposites. That's okay.
I'm sorry about the last Smack. I'm sorry I did SmackDown without you.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the one the week before.
Oh, the one where we rocked it. That's right.
Yeah, so I guess it's only fitting that I just go the complete opposite for this one.
It's okay. You're the bipolar Jeff. That's what.
Bipolar.
Jeff Bipolar Huffman.
There you go.
There you go. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Go give fucking Jeff a share over on his channel. He's earned that, man. He does some great videos. If you want to see 10 seconds of fury, you watch his last video. It is super epic and is oozing with badassery. The greatest virtual hockey save of all time. See how I promote things? I'm awesome.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Make sure you go throw him a few subs. He's well worth the sub. Also, make sure you check out my Facebook page, mofos. Facebook.com/This Guy's Take on It. I know the name does not make any sense, but it would if you knew my old shows. So make sure you check that out. Give me a few likes on there, you know? I mean, come on. Come check me out on Facebook. You can always message me there. And if you want to be part of the show, or at least give yourself an opportunity to be part of the show, make sure you hit me up on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. Very easy. Oh, and finally, I forgot this. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. We hit 400. We're actually at 405 subs on this channel. Jeff, you're a big part of that, man. Thank you so much for everything.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, you've done a lot for. Oh, come on, shut up.
I didn't do anything today. I'm not contributing to anything today.
You're my buddy. You are my partner, and I appreciate everything that you and Dave Rose and Isaac Rojas and Joe Cronin, Jesse J, everybody, Tommy C, everyone who's been a part of this channel has really helped. We've grown very quickly, I think, since September 21st. We got 405 subs. We're on the way up. We're getting close to that mythical 500 subs, and when that happens, remember a giveaway box with all of the goodies that I've been taking from my other unboxings will be given to one lucky subscriber. So, and Jeff, you're eligible. You might win it. Who knows?
Nice.
As long as you sub to me, you better. Sub
yes, I have.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for watching another episode. And we will see you tomorrow right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Peace.